Hello guys, how's it going? So today is the 4th of July, and today I'm going to show you one of my trades that I'm doing today and the reason why I am placing these orders. So what happened is today I just closed this order here. Let me just show it to you real quick. Let's put it that way. So as you can see, I have a drawdown of $38 now in this account right here, this prop firm account. And what happens is in my account history, I just closed these two orders. One was positive at $27, 27.95, and the other one was negative 26.59. So essentially I closed them at the same time because I wanted to create more margin. Because the month just passed. I mean, this month just started, and I wanted to have more margin so I can open more trades and improve my chances of making profits earlier, instead of being stuck in a position and not having liquidity to open more orders. So that's pretty much why I did this. So I stopped on break even point, and because the way I trade is I only open 3 orders or three trades at the same time. Now I'm able to open 2 more orders. While I let this one work to go back to the break-even point or whatever I'm gonna do in the future. But right now, as of right now, I'm just gonna let this order here, NZD USD here, running and doing its own thing. I have this swap in the commission here, which is okay. And yeah, so let me just go back here. So let me go back there and show. This is the indicator I use, okay? That's one of the indicators. Actually, not. That's actually the indicator. And now, as you can see, I have Euro CAD, which was just one of the trades that I closed, which was negative. I think I sold here at this part more or less, and then it went upwards. And now I have a choice in between opening this chart, a trade in this chart, or some other charts, some other pairs of currencies. And what I want to do is, because I have NZD USD open now, I'm trying to create orders that are not correlated one another. Because like what I try to do here is I try basically to do like the trades the trades as random as possible. So I try to not buy and sell something that's correlated to one another. So for example, I try to not buy anything that has USD in the end like 2 times or 3 times. I try to be as random as possible. So for example, if I'm placing an order on NZD USD, I'm gonna sell, for instance, Euro CAD, which doesn't have any correlation to one another, like directly, so it makes it more random. So it gives me more randomness per se. I don't know if I can say it that way, but it gives me more randomness, so I can work with this randomness in the market, because the market is indeed random when it comes to doing that with the strategy. There's even a book that talks about it. And the more randomness you add to this market, the more likely you are to become safer and have more opportunities of making profit before you potentially losing your account or losing money. So that's kind of how I do it. And in this video, let's see what we can do. So first off, I wanted to show you something. Let me go back to majors. So I do use majors and minors. Okay, I only trade on the majors and the minors currencies. And we have, as you can see, we have GBP-CHF. So GBP-CHF is different than NZD USD. So again, it's not correlated one another. And basically, as you can see here, I have 75 green from the last 120 candles from the beginning to back. I have 75 green candles and 45 red candles. And what I try to do here, I try to bet on the balance of the chart, or the equilibrium of the chart. So like I said, it's like a seesaw going towards one side, and I try to bet on the other side because I believe that the chart's going to go back to the equilibrium of it, because it's almost like a zero-sum game, and we try to always find imbalances, and we bet on the equilibrium of this imbalance. That's kind of what I do. So because I have way less red candles than green candles, I'm gonna sell here. So I'm gonna sell GBP CHF. Let's go back there. We have majors. So as you can see, I have GBP CHF here. I'm gonna place an order at 0.07 lot size. I'm gonna sell here because it's my leverage that I'm using now. And as you can see, the leverage is the same as all of the other trades that I use. So they are similar because I need to maintain the balance of the account. Okay. I'm sorry for coughing. It's just because I'm a little sick right now. But yeah. So now as you can see, we have GBP CHF and NZDUSD. Now let's see. Yeah, NZDUSD and GBP CHF. Now the third one will be, we have GBP USD, which is also imbalanced right now. But because we have GBP in the beginning, it's not like a rule that I am never gonna open a trade that is correlated to one another in some way. But if I can try to avoid it, it's better for me. Okay, so let's see if we can find other other charts here. I have Euro CHF as well, but it's the same. In the end, there's CHF. And sometimes it's not like always a rule, but sometimes you have to take into consideration what's happening right now. There's sometimes you have to take into consideration news. So there's a bunch of things that you should actually do. It's not simply that. But for the video, we're just gonna do this. So as you can see here, I have GBP CAD as well, but it's the same thing. GBP, GBP NZD. So as you can see, most of the GBP charts right now, they are imbalanced. So you see, because they are a little bit correlated to one another, it's hard for you to not to do something random when you're buying and selling something that's correlated one another. So we have AUD and NZD, like I said, Euro CAD. Yeah, so in this case, what I'm gonna do is I have -1 at Euro CAD. So I'm gonna sell here. I have 73 green candles versus 47 red candles from start to back. And I'm gonna sell, so Euro CAD miners, Euro CAD. I'm gonna sell 0.07, and then boom, here it is. So now I have 3 open trades, one an NZDUSD, the second one is GBP CHF, and the third one, which is Euro CAD. They're all the same size, and now I need to wait. So I'm gonna wait to see what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me just show it to you here because my face is in front of it. So as you can see in here, the profit or the drawdown of the account is this right now. You can see the margin level. Of course, this margin level is that high because I'm using the prop firm, and I don't know if you guys know how prop firm works, but basically they give you the $100,000 account, but it's not really $100,000 account because you don't have all the margin to use. You just have a little bit of this margin to use, which in this case, in this broker is only 10% of it, which is 10,000. So we are trading over the 10,000 margin that we have available versus the 100,000 margin, because if we hit that margin, we out of the game. So that's why I'm not using the entire money, because that's just a marketing strategy that they use, but you don't really have it. That's how prop firm works. Okay. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you liked this video. This video was just to show to you a little bit of how I trade and how I use the strategy, and how I am able to generate, at least try to generate consistent profit with the strategy right here, even though it's the strategy without a stop loss. And yeah, so I hope you like this video. Please subscribe if you want. If you have any suggestions or anything, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.